What is up, guys? So the latest chapter of Bleach has just been released, and here's my review and discussion on the latest chapter. Now, I have to be honest, I was getting bored as ish of these four girls. I thought they were weak. I mean, they're strong, don't get me wrong, but they're weak. It's like when you bring out someone so strong and then you move on to four weak people, it's just not as interesting. And sure, they're not weak, but they're definitely weaker, at least individually, than the person that came right before, who Kenpachi fought. So I just thought, sure, their combined power may be even stronger than this guy, but when you bring out this Quincy, who says he's the strongest out of all the Quincy's, it kind of makes you, think that the next level up is going to be something bigger, more interesting, or better. And then you get these four characters, which no doubt there's going to be a minority of manga readers for Bleach out there who like these sort of characters. Like, there's always exceptions to the rule who like certain personalities or characters that the majority of Bleach fans don't. In fact, I may be wrong. I may be the exception or minority here as well. I just think these four, female characters, they're annoying in my opinion. They attempt to be unique and interesting with their abilities, but I think it's a failed attempt. It's because it's the world of Bleach, it's just cliched and boring, and it's harder to grab my attention with these guys. So I was very happy when Busby came in and shot them down. And then we see like these three other guys come in besides Busby, and they look hella strong, especially that guy who's like levitating. Like, he looks the strongest, but in the world of Bleach, the strongest may be the weakest. You never know until they actually fight. And so what happens here is literally the four girls do not die from the Busby's attack, which was cool in a way, and definitely how Titty Kubo, the author of Bleach, likes to do things. He always likes to surprise you, like, oh, you think these people are dead? Nope, they're not. Oh, you think he was strong? Nope, he wasn't. Or, oh, you think that blow killed him? Nope, it didn't. That sort of thing. That's what Titty Kubo does best, and he always likes to do that, and I like it because it's that sort of one-uppance scheme that really accentuates manga like DBZ and Yu Yu Hakusho, Bleach, and what am I missing? Some like many mangas out there. And so that was pretty much the episode. And then you see the leader of the Quincy's looking down, and again, it's a cliffhanger. You don't know what's going on, but he says it's time for you all to become one with me. And he's obviously referencing his ability to absorb anyone's ability who he's touched, who has now died. And so that could allude to the fact that he's going to intentionally kill off his own Quincy, much like Busby tried to kill off his fellow Quincy, and as other Quincy have done so in the past. So that sort of barbaric culture of the Quincy is obviously detestable to most of modern society nowadays, because it's kind of like, why kill your comrades? Even if they are weaker, they can still be helpful. And that evokes the compassion from the readers naturally, and that's why we naturally evoke this hatred towards the Quincy and ascribe them as the bad guys, which in my opinion, it really hasn't been explained. Like, are they really the bad guys? Like, what are they really trying to accomplish? They're trying to kill off the Shinigami, don't get me wrong. And obviously the hero who everyone likes a little bit too much, Ichigo, has sided himself with the side that is not the Quincy's, and therefore the readers assume the Quincy's are bad. But in my opinion, if in the future there's some sort of huge plot twist, or you heard it here first, the Quincy, like, literally, think about it, they haven't really elaborated that much, other than the fact that, the Quincy wants a certain way of dealing with the whole spiritual world and real world and human world, which involves killing off all the hollows rather than releasing them as the Shinigami do with their Senpakuto, which yada yada, you already know what's going on. But long story short, the Shinigamis say that doing so would cause such an imbalance that it would be the end of the universe. But we haven't heard the Quincy side of the story. They're not that stupid. Like, sure, they may be, like, people are that stupid in real life, and populations are, but do you really think that they're so stubborn, especially this leader, Yuha Bak, that they're so stubborn and stupid that they wouldn't think or listen to Shinigami and think, you know what, maybe you're right, it does cause an imbalance in the world. In my opinion, they have some other belief, probably something like, no, it doesn't cause imbalance, it actually helps others, but the Shinigami are too stupid to even give it a try, because they're scared of what's going to happen. And so I'm very excited to see what's going to happen, and I'm very excited for these new Quincy's because they seem pretty strong. And although the strongest Quincy, or purported strongest Quincy, has already been defeated, the combined power of these Quincy's may be stronger than that, and so we may still see a bigger and more interesting fight. Although it was quite interesting to see that the 4 girls survived. Now that they've survived, the plot, that sort of one-upping strategy is dead for me. So I want them dead because they're boring and annoying, and I just want to see these new guys come and fight Ichigo out. And as you guys all know, Kenpachi is my favorite character in the series currently, and so I'm kind of bummed that the highlights all on Ichigo. Don't get me wrong, he's a great character. I love his new outfit, his costume, his whole revelation, spoiler alert, that he's half Shinigami, half freaking Quincy, and also completely hollow too. So he's like the trifecta, the perfect trifecta that Aizen couldn't even achieve. Aizen tried to achieve half Shinigami, half hollow, pretty much achieved it, but then got defeated. And now, you know, no one's come close to what Ichigo has, which is the trifecta of all 3, which is amazing. And obviously he's going to be the hero who saves the day, but I'm over that, and I really want to see what's going to happen in the next chapters with freaking what the heck the Spirit King is and what Yuha Bak is going to do. Now, does this mean when he says all of you will become one with me, does that mean he's going to kill off Uryu as well? I doubt it, but we'll see. As always though, if you like this video, please share with your friends or someone you think would be influenced and like this video. And as always, as a reminder, please make sure to tell your friends to hit the subscribe button. It's below this video. It's completely free, and it will let you know when my next video is out. Thanks for watching. As always, I'll see you in my next video. Peace.